it's Betsy, and today we have a fun video. We're gonna go over how to turn this Easter egg sign from Dollar Tree into an adorable Easter yard sign. So what you're gonna need for this is your egg. This came from Dollar Tree, again, $1. I'm also using a step stake. This is something we sell here because we do signs, but you could use a wood stake if you wanted to. This is what I have laying around. Paint, hot glue, and vinyl, and that's all you'll need. So if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, we'll go over how to make this. Okie dokie. So as you can see, I have my egg laid out. I'm gonna grab some scissors and cut the string off of it because we don't need that. So now we're going to go ahead and use our hot glue gun to fill in our hole. So I'm just going to take just like a piece of paper on the back side of it, and I'm going to apply a dollop of hot glue into the spot. And I'm going to grab just my regular squeegee and smooth it out. So now our hole is filled in. So that's pretty simple to do. And then this is some Apple Barn. It's white acrylic paint from Walmart. I just shook it up. I'm gonna open it up and let's dust off all the crumblies from the outside. Oh, you know what I just did? My dot came off. So we're gonna cover that again. There we go. Apply the hot glue again. Smooth and remove the paper. There we go. Now it's filled in. Okay, so now I'm gonna take just a regular cheap sponge brush and we're going to apply a good even coat of white all over our egg. Now, this will probably require 2 coats, which is fine by me. I know some people get bothered by that, but you know, it is what it is. So, I'm just going to paint this this whole thing white, let it dry, and then I'm gonna apply another coat. So, I'm going to do that off camera. So, big thing is, apply an even coat, let it dry, and then apply another coat. Okay? So, we'll come back once both coats of white are on it and paint our dots. So, give me a minute. Okie dokie. So, as you can see, my white is dry. So, I've got 3 colors of the Master Touch acrylic shimmer here. So, I don't know if this says the color on it, but we've got like the purple, which we're gonna start with. I'm just taking and putting some of that on a plate. These are like the little round things that come in tulle. So we're gonna use that as like a stencil for our dots. And I'm just gonna take, and it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just gonna stamp that in to make our dots. There we go. And I'm just kind of placing it all over. It doesn't have to be anything perfect, but it is kind of up to you and what you want your sign to look like. You know what I mean? Like whatever kind of colors. So we're gonna set that one to the side. I have another one. We're gonna grab some green. And this is like a spring green kind of color. Again, it's the Master's Touch. It was in the set of shimmer acrylics. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of green on my brush and a clean one of these, because you can save these from your tool, and that's something that I do. So we're just stamping that on. And then kind of once all the circles are there, we'll take and use and add some vinyl and a name and then glue it all together and it'll be super cute. There we go. But you see how nice and springy that is? Now, set that out of the way. And then we've got one more, and then we've got some pink. So we'll go ahead and put the pink down, grab our brush, and our little stencil, what we're using as our stencil. I love that pink. And again, people aren't gonna be like right up on this to say, oh, those dots aren't perfect. That's typically not how these kinds of things work. So there we go. And see, we're just kind of filling in the dots. It's that easy. There we go. Okay, so I'm happy with how this looks. I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to take and cut this teal vinyl. I'm going to put the name across it and I'll show you how to apply that and how to glue the ends together. So as you can see, our dots are all done. I have cut the name for personalization. This is just an Oracal 651, the teal shade. So we're gonna remove the paper backing, and the font I used is Cooper Black. So I'm gonna remove the backing and then line my name up on the front of our egg. Use our squeegee and squeegee it down. Okay. Look how cute this looks though. I love it. There we go. Whoop. And I'm going slow because this isn't probably completely dry because I'm doing this all in one day. But if you're doing this as a project, you can do it much slower than I actually am, just so you know. But you don't have to. You can let it dry a little bit longer is kind of what I mean. You know what I mean? We get in this habit of making things quickly for YouTube, but you don't have to make it that fast. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the name on it. So I'm going to flip it over. Okay, and now I have it upside down. Now again, this is a step stake that we sell here in store for people to use when they're doing getting yard signs and stuff like that. So I've got my glue, my hot glue, and we're gonna go ahead, and this might take a minute to warm. Get the glue flowing. Well, while that's going, while that's getting warm, let me go ahead and grab, set that to the side. I'm gonna grab a couple of these things. It helps hold it into place. So, there we go. So I'm gonna take this and I'm going to grip these on. There we go. Whoop. I'm gonna have to wait. But that should show you. There we go. That's hot. So I'm just taking my glue and we're just running it underneath, and we're going to push that down Okay. So as you can see, I'm just putting it under where we have that step stake. I need to add another glue stick, which I can do that after the fact. Okay. So, got the glue where we want it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these things and we're going to clip them over the corners. So you see how I'm doing that over where the frame is? And we're just going to let that set for a little bit till the glue is completely dry. Look how cute this egg came out, and it's sturdy, it's on here well, so it will go in the ground, and as you can see the back, it still says hippity hoppity Easter's on its way. But I mean, see how cute and easy that was to do. And if you're a better painter than me, you can make this so much cuter. But you know, I am not a painter by trade, but I thought of this idea and I was like, I have to get it out there even if it's not perfect. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which is typically every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Tuesdays we do a live, and this Tuesday, which will be March the 9th, we will be doing our Patreon and regular scrap box drawings. So if you go to the live from last month, you can check it out and make sure you comment, and that's how you enter. But I guess that's it, so we'll see y'all later. Bye.